Peace, family. We're in the house. Your warning has been sent. I want y'all to make sure y'all, when you righteous artillery will be used unmercifully in this presentation because our peoples is in a state of ignorance, and so we got to do whatever we got to do to wake them up. We will be transcending space and time to reveal hidden truths only the greatest of sages could achieve. And so we're going in the areas that, even the above average, even the superior teachers wouldn't even go into. I want to make sure that y'all get over to kingseti.com online marketplace, official DVDs by the general, Sarah Soon Seti t-shirts and hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics, remedies, and much, much more. I want y'all to get on over to SETI University, generalseti.com, University of Ancient and Modern African Wisdom and Knowledge, the complete General Sarah Soon Seti website. Got over 800 videos on the site of so many subjects. I don't even have the time. You just go and check the site out, and I guarantee you're going to love it. Y'all know what it is. SETI Live is lit. So I want you to subscribe to all my YouTube pages. Hit that notification bell. Give the videos a thumbs up. Like them because you love them. General SETI YouTube page. Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page. And please support the General on Patreon. You can find me at General Sarah Soon Seti. I got over 100 live streams on my site, and I do live streams weekly. So make sure you check me out because those live streams are most definitely lit, and they too raw for YouTube anyway. So if you want to see that raw material, get on over to my Patreon. Now today we're gonna be dealing with the divinity of black hair. Now, I hate to make claims, but I have to when it's the truth. You understand what I'm saying? I was the first brother out there, first teacher that brought the fact that the ancient Egyptians was wearing waves. If you said it, you said it to yourself. I brought it to the masses after, doing so much research. You see what I'm saying? And I made it clear that we was wearing some of the same hairstyles that we wearing today back in ancient time. And many times you see, when they wanted to depict spiral or coily or woolly hair, they would put circles inside of the hairstyle to depict coily hair. Now, the one thing about coily hair, whether it's in the afro, whether it's in the wave pattern, you see what I'm saying? It's the spiral. Our hair grows in a spiral. You see, and so today we're going to be looking at the cosmic divinity of the spiral. You see what I'm saying? Whether you brush them down, all you're doing is making waves of spirals. That's all you're doing. You see, but it's still a spiral. And so you see that much energy in the universe, the most powerful energy in the universe is created in the spiral, the movement of the spiral, whether it's the movement of the galaxy, whether it's hurricanes, tornadoes, even the turbine engines of submarines, of jets, supersonic jets, even the air turbine that produce energy from wind. You understand what I'm saying? All of it moves in the sacred spiral, and there's a reason for that. You see, a lot of people don't understand that even antenna. You understand, when we look at our hair to the right, you see some of the different grades of the spiral that's in our hair coily. And you can see that, our hair is actually antenna. See, the thing is, we don't understand that much of what technology is a replication of what is actually, in nature. Even the airplanes, they look at certain birds, whether it be the hawk or the eagle. You look at this new 30, 38, 35, whatever it is, where it don't even have to take off. It shoot up in the air and then it can hover. And so many things, they looked at the hummingbird, they looked at the dragonfly. So much of what technology is a replication of what is actually in nature. So when you look at our hair as a coil, we have to understand that that's also antenna, which connects us to the cosmic frequencies of the universe. And because we've been taught against our natural being, we have been taught that our hair is ugly and this, that, and third. We don't respect it. We have not been taught the divinity of who we are, that we are, the manifestation of the cosmos in the flesh. Everything about us, from our hair to our melanin and our spirit, and many of the ideas that our ancestors have created, is because we are the chose, that we are connected to the cosmos. And I prove that those who are not connected have taught us to disconnect and put our faith in religion, which is a disconnection from the cosmos. So we're going to see that our hair is antenna. You see what I'm saying? And energy, we have to understand that energy is measured in what? Waves. I don't care whether it's sound, I don't care whether it's solar. It's measured in waves, and it's a reason for that. It's a reason for that it is measured in waves. And you're going to see another reason why we were called the serpentine people, because serpents are also, depicted in the spiral. And, even our number system is in the spiral. And so when you look at how energy is depicted today, is depicted serpentine, the movement of the serpent. And so and so we have to understand many times just like they use, waves and serpentine measurement in science and so on and so forth. Our people used it in the ancient world to depict the same scientific information as energy. Even when you're talking about seismic waves, even when it's an earthquake, it's being measured in seismic wave energy. So everything, when it comes to the most powerful things in creation, it's the spiral and it's the wave. You see what I'm saying? Which again is serpentine and all of its depictions. So, and so what we have to first come to understand, that God is the sun. And once we understand that God is the sun, the melanin, the hair will become more, apparent as being a part of our divinity and not something that should be shunned. So when you look at Malachi 4, it says, "But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of righteousness arise with healing in his wings." So understanding the cosmic and divine law, you understand it's healing in that. You see what I'm saying? Is divine knowledge and wisdom in that. And we've been taught away from that divine wisdom and that healing. And that's why maybe we're so disconnected. And anytime you take away the connection to the cosmos, it's just like when you snatch the antenna off a car back in the day, or the TV, and you take the antenna off the car or off the TV, what'll happen? It start making that erratic sound like shh, and so you disconnected. And so when you disconnect from the cosmos and you don't understand the divinity in your hair and your melanin and so on, in reality, in your mind and your spirit, you hearing that same disconnect as if the TV had been disconnected. It's nothing but erratic sound, shh, all through the body and mind. And so we have to reconnect to our black divinity. And so when you see also in Psalm 84, "For the Lord God is a sun and a shield." Okay? And so you have to understand when you hear that. And when you go back to this one, Malachi 4, what must be recognized immediately. If you go to this one, you see sun is lowercase. But when you go to Malachi 4, you see that son is uppercase, which means that you only spell something with an uppercase. If it ain't at the beginning, the only way you should be able to spell something with an uppercase letter, in the middle of a sentence, if it's a person, place, or a thing. So when it says son here, it's in meaning that the son is God. You see what I'm saying? It's the person of God. So you see, son of righteousness arise with healing in his wing, which was taken right out of ancient Egypt. That is the almighty sun god Ra. You understand what I'm saying? Which was depicted all over the ancient world. So you see here, Psalm 84, it says, for the Lord God is a sun and a shield. The Lord will give grace and glory. No good thing will he withhold from them that walk uprightly. Now that right there, it has two meanings. Because some of us don't walk uprightly. Some of these peoples out here walk on all four. And then uprightly, right on the right. When you think about the right angle, which is, when you look at the throne of Osiris, sitting on the right angle, the square. You understand? You see many of the Imhotep sitting on the square. Right means ma'at. You understand that you living and you walking in ma'at. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what it means by right. Doing the thing, root of righteousness. And so you see here, Akhenaten, you see the God Ra, which, many people would say I-10. I don't say I-10, it's Ra. You see with them pineal gland. You see that Ra hits Akhenaten on the pineal gland. You see what I'm saying? What you see right there, the serpent is right there, used as the indicator. You know what I'm saying? That this is the seed of the soul. And so the seed of the soul is S-O-L. And a lot of people spell it S-O-U-L, but it's actually S-O-L. And so, your soul is an extension of the greater soul, which is the sun. And that's why when the sun blesses you, that rich melanin is produced within inside of your brain. And it also charges the sun which is inside of you, because you also have a sun inside of you. And you understand, which is also depicted, and that's what they call the solar plexus. But if you don't know, in the solar plexus is where you get your will, determination. And because niggas are not charged, you understand, they don't have no will and no determination to get free, because they disconnected